Welcome back inside KSBD Sports Extra. I'm Zach Fox. Now time for our Extra Innings Team of the Week. And we've been talking about this team for a while now, but for good reason. They're the only team to make it to the UIL State Baseball Tournament this year. And they're the only team coming away with the state title. For the first time in school history, we're talking about the Ira Bulldogs as they took down Chester in the state semifinal from Round Rock and then eventually did battle with Fayetteville, who made it to the state championship game last year and beat them in 8 innings, 7-6. Next, we'll speak with head coach Toby Goodwin. Coach, we've been speaking to you for a few weeks now. You finally get over that region final hump. Then it's all, how do I prepare now for the state tournament? Now you get to come home as a state champion. Man, what a year. Take me through the opportunity to be able to wear that gold medal.
Oh, it's just special. You know, these guys come to work, and, you know, we started in 1st of March, and we started playing baseball. You know, we're just going, what are we going to do? We're just going to play baseball, and we played baseball the next day, and we played baseball the next day, and we're still playing baseball to the end.
You know, you head to Round Rock, now you're taking on Chester, a team you have no familiarity with, and so you're taking them on for the first time. They hit you guys in the mouth early on. You go down 5-0, but you're able to chip your way back in the 5th and 6th inning, then really put pedal to the metal, if you will, score 10 runs, and be able to come away with that win. You've been speaking about it all year. This team is so resilient, and they're able to put it on display right there at state.
Well, it is, and it started earlier in the day. You know, we're headed to go to Round Rock, and we're getting a weather delay. So it started before the 1st and 2nd innings that we dug ourselves in a hole, and the kids just know how to handle it. They proved themselves all year long as far as that's concerned, and you play 7 innings for a reason, and each one of them is important. Those last 3 ended up being top for us.
And then, you know, then you get to move on to the state championship game, taking on Fayetteville. Fayetteville was there last year in the state championship game, came up short against Abbott. So then you have Abbott and Fayetteville in the game before you guys, and they get the win 19-6. Now you get to see the offense for them fully on display. But it was the pitching for you guys, being able to stifle them early on. They didn't get their first run until the 5th. What are you most proud of, I guess, from the pitching, the entire pitching roster this year, but Aiden able to come up big, give you 5 2/3.
You know, anytime, you know, the day before that, you talk about that, and anytime we've got Jaron on the mound, we got lots of confidence to finish the game. And then Aiden's proved himself all year long as well. You know, I told him just to go out there and don't let the assist be too big for him, and he didn't. You know, like you said, he goes out there and no-hits them through 5 and or 2-5, and it's just, and then the rest came in and was so big and honest about themselves, and Raiden come in and did an excellent job, and said, Coach, I need to pass it on, and sure enough, we passed it on and still pulled out the truck.
And, you know, now it's 3-3. It's a battle. It's a state championship game. Everything you prepare for, all the nerves heading into that. And now we have extra innings as well. You head to the 8th inning, tied at 3, and that's when this offense really came alive, giving you 4 big runs. Seems like they were ready for that moment.
They were ready for the moment. They've been through. They don't know better. That's just what we're going to do. You're going to give me an opportunity. We're going to take advantage of it, and that's what they've done all year long.
And in that moment, something that you've been dreaming of for a long time, being able to see those guys run out on the field, dog pile for that one last time, and eventually grab that state trophy. What was that moment like for you?
Just surreal, unbelievable, proud. Every emotion you got was going through it. I just sit on the bucket and let it happen, you know, and just so proud to be part of it.
Coach, you guys have had a pretty big fan alongside you guys for quite some time now, several years. A lot of guys have come and gone, and they all refer to him as Coach Keith.
Coach Keith.
You guys have been able to have this successful season and dedicate it to him. Coach Keith wasn't doing so well for a few months ago when many weren't sure if he was even going to make it. And just take me through what that has meant to be able to represent him and have this season for him.
That is so special to these guys right here. And Keith is football practice, he is there before we're out there. He knows our schedule better than we do, and if it changes, he gets mad. And he's at baseball practice before we are. And when he's not there, his presence is known that he's not there. And these poor guys worried about him. We found out when we was going that he wasn't doing very well. We decided right then that we was going to dedicate the season to Keith, and he's recovered to a point. He's doing better. We've got to see him one time over the year, and we're going to go see him here in a little bit. I think our community support showed what they've done for us throughout the travels and whatnot. But to have Keith, they're in our side, in our corner, it's pretty cool.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
It's amazing work. Let's go and hear from some of those Bulldogs. Caden, I want you to take me through the 5th and what happened there. You're able to steal home. You had the double steal situation. You're able to come on home. You know, not many can say they get to steal home in the state championship game. Take me through that moment.
It was scary. You know, I got coach in my back pocket. You know, he's right behind me. He's telling me to go, and I'm waiting. I'm shuffling back and forth, and he just keeps saying, go, go, go. And he throws it. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Gone like the wind, got it in time. Well, and then, you know, and you and a few of these guys are in a pretty unique scenario where you win the first state title in Ira school history for baseball, and then shortly after, here you are in trap shooting, winning that state title. Not many get to say that. Ending off your senior year like that, how cool is it to have 2 state titles in the span of a week?
It's great. I mean, it's crazy. It's surreal.
All right, Caden, you know, you're typically the catcher and doing those things. You're also great in the batter's box as well. But now coach comes in and says, hey, I know they've given up 3 runs in this inning. There's 3rd and 1st with 2 outs, but we need an out, and able to get that job done. You can be honest with me now that the season's over. How nerve-wracking was that?
I didn't think about it at all. Like, I just trying to keep my mind blank and just go out there and throw, give up a ground ball, and get out the inning.
You've been a part of region finals, region final losses. You know what it took to be able to finally get over that hump. Yeah, and then make some school history, finally go down to Round Rock. Resiliency in game 1, be able to hold on in the state championship game. What does that say about this team, how they were able to come together, have that perfect season? You can't get any better than that. How these guys are finally able to get it done this year.
It's unbelievable. It's a crazy feeling. Nobody thought we'd get here, but we pushed through and we got here and we finished the job. It's about time.
CJ, you got the MVP. It's got to be great to be able to do it at the state level, get that state championship. You had 2 RBIs, 2 runs, and most importantly, the team with the big win. What was working so well?
I mean, we just were capitalizing on the things we needed to capitalize on. We were putting the ball in play, putting it where we needed to, and bringing those runs in.
Not many seniors on this team. You're a sophomore as well. You get to do this at an early level. What can you say maybe for the future of this program? I know that a lot of these guys are returning, and now you're just setting the bar for next year.
Yes, sir. I mean, we have a lot of experience, and now we have experience at the state level, so we're going to do the same thing next year.
And finally, the Ira community, been with you guys through thick and thin, and being able to see them in the seats there at Round Rock. What will that mean to be able to finally get the win and, you know, and have them with you guys every step of the way?
I mean, it's just a blessing to us, you know, to have all those people supporting us through all of it. You know, we've lost a couple times in the past years, but we finally got it done this year, and it was for them.
And that concludes the Team of the Week for the 2023-24 season. The Ira Bulldogs, now 1A state champions. Stay with us. The Fox Fantastic 5 Plays of the Week.